Okay, this is the medical level for System Shock. Check the description for timestamps, because I'll have timestamps for audio logs, data sticks, all the wares that I have found, and the cyberspace, and the puzzles, although it's my understanding the puzzles will be different for you guys, so I don't really know. But check the description for stuff, and we'll see how this goes. And this is on normal. Everything is on 2. And I am not going to use this because there is a surgery thing just outside. So we'll use that instead. We get the access card. This neural link will allow us to read emails, listen to audio logs, and decrypt data sticks. And this will give us our map. Navigation and mapping unit.
We got someone. Employee 2-4601. I'm Rebecca Lansing, a counter-terrorism consult for Tri-Optimum. Here's the situation. Our scans at the Citadel station show biological outbreak is in progress. We're in a comms blackout since SHODAN is unresponsive. And worse yet, the mining laser is trying to strong on Earth. Nathan Darcy has an office on the medical level. If he's alive, he'll bring the situation back to normal. I'll contact you with military no implant soon. Lansing out.
Okay, now we're going to use this to heal up. This is a Berserker patch, which temporarily increases your physical damage. I haven't honestly used them yet, so I can't speak to how well or what they are. And then we're going to destroy all the cameras. If I can get up here. There we go. Else you can come back and get it with a ranged weapon when you get one. But we're going to get security down to 0% as well. Shush. Okay, this is a head-mounted vision unit. Uses a headlamp to improve visibility in dark areas. And this is going to replenish our power, which will be useful when we get one of the beam weapons. Data stick. And I'm not going to read them out, but this one gives you the door code that you need for the keypad. Four, 5, 1.
Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is
another
the
camera.
6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites.
This is going to open.
First level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance. 2 cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. And level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9 and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Okay, we're going to pick up this audio log. which is Shodan's presence. I have them on autoplay, which is really nice. And then we're going to get the group 1 access card that we're going to use to get into the storage 3 room. Skulls and some healing. What is that? Ooh, frag grenade. Soda. And some bullets. Okay. Now we're gonna do the junction box. Okay. So this probably isn't going to be the one that you see on your playthrough, but I will put a link in the description that goes to my playlist of all of the puzzles that I've solved. They are named kind of like describing the puzzle, like this one would be the 2 red squares on the bottom row, or the plugs that need 7 nodes, or that kind of thing. So hopefully you'll be able to find it, because this will probably not be the puzzle that you see. Oops, I have to turn this on. There you go. Now what that did for us, it unlocked this nice little... Hang on, there's like a fire-breathing ant around here somewhere that I know is just going to like murder my butt. Stop! Oh, what? Stop! Stop! Alright, you might not want to come here until you get a better weapon. Okay, here's the recycling thing. I'm going to take 1 second and go heal, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're going to turn this on. I don't think I'm ready to use it. I don't think I have anything. Skulls have 0 credits and the ID tags have 0 credits. But anything of like the medical stuff that you pick up in the rooms below, we can actually recycle this for credit and then put it there and you'll get your credits here. Oh, here, we can do it on this. A PDA. Back. Circle, not square. Process. And that gives us 3 credits. So that's nice. Alright, we're going back to start. I'll take this. Okay, so I did miss a camera in here that I meant to get. You can stand on the chair. So level of security is now 88%. Okay. So we are done in here, and we'll go ahead and enter this area here. What did that say? Oh yeah, stamina. Stimulant, we'll grab that. Get this guy. And then this guy will come in. Okay, so what we want in here is the biological systems monitor. This is going to put the EKG on our screen. Up in the top left. And another berserker. There's data stick in here, but I'm wondering if I picked it up in the confusion. Oh, no, here it is. Data stick. It's a medical report. Physical deformities, convulsions, and no response to conventional treatment. You guys can read the rest of that, hopefully. Okay, we'll get another stimulant. And then there's a tri-credit right there. And then if you want to recycle all this stuff, the tube racks are actually worth like 3 or something. 2 credits. Tube racks are worth 2 credits. So they're actually pretty decent. If you want to grab those. Alright, on to the armory. Well, the room next to the armory. And that audio cue you hear is the... Every time you hear that toot-toot, that means there's a camera around. So if you forget to look for them, you can hear them. Hope a audio cue will hear them. And then the next one we see, I'll show it on the map, but once you enter an area, they will show up on the map as well. Okay. Audio file.
If you're hearing this, we have set up an operations base to assist in resisting SHODAN. Come to Delta Quadrant. You will find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. If you are coming in from Gamma, our guards will extend the bridge for you. You can also activate the bridge using a nearby wiring panel. Any humans that can hear my voice, come to Delta Quadrant and make a stand against SHODAN.
Okay. Then we got a data stick. It's about SHODAN controlling or monitoring every system on the station. So let you guys read that. And then here's the camera. So you can see on the mini-map that it's the orange circle. We're not going to be able to get this until we come back with a ranged weapon. Because I don't think I can reach up that high. It's not exactly the jumper of the year. Oh, I did get it. Good. Down to 80%. Alright, and then we're going to get the medical access card. And I think that's all the big stuff here. And so now we're going to enter cyberspace. So by doing this and completing this, we'll be able to unlock the doors we passed in the hallway, which is the armory, where we can get our first ranged weapon. So we're going to run through that, and then on PlayStation, choose R2, and that'll open this door. Now, I am not that good in here. I kind of flail around a lot. But hopefully we'll get it. Hopefully. And these are health. Okay, so it's decoy evasion. can be slightly helpful. All right, we're going to follow the red line. Hopefully I'm going in the right direction. Alright, we're going to shoot that. Alright, line will turn red. Or green. Ah! This one too, actually. Okay, we're gonna go through here. We're gonna ignore everybody. Try not to hit the mines. Okay, and we're going for... Oh, I guess we have to kill everybody here. Hopefully just keep moving. Sometimes it's sort of random luck or not whether I make it out alive. See, sometimes I feel like my ammo does not hit anything. Alright, and this is what we're gonna get right there. Alright, now, where's exits? I'm so turned around. I've done this so many times. And I am so turned around right now. Usually you can see the exit because it's like a green circle. I've never not had an exit before. Is this it? No, I thought I saw something through the wall. Alright, well hang on, there's gonna be a cut while I figure out what I'm doing. Or not. Okay, I don't know how I got so massively turned around in there. But I did. Okay, now I'm going to save. I highly recommend saving afterwards. Just in the off chance. And I'm going to add a new save because we're going to cycle save slots. So now this is open in here. Med kit, and then we can get our first mag pulse rifle. Now, once you get 20 credits, you can buy more rounds for this thing because there's not a lot of them out in the world. This is the first thing I ran out of ammunition with, and I never really found more on the medical level. So, I don't know. Okay, here's one of the weapons that I often use. It's the pistol. Little mini pistol. And then down here, it's a vision enhancement, which I haven't used yet, so I can't really speak to how well. Okay, that's pretty much some ammunition. And I think that's about all that's down here. Okay. Got that camera. Alright, so we have a few ranged guys down here. Get a credit. Try credit. And I'm gonna hold R2 and get rid of all that stuff. Which for some reason gets rid of my food. I do that all the time. Okay, we're gonna be employing some corner strats for this. Looks like really bad. There should be like 2 more. Now, their weapons are always damaged, and I don't really understand why. But this is a damaged Sparqbeam, which I'm actually going to vaporize because it's damaged. I don't want it in my stuff. Okay, now, here's another power line. We're not going to do the lift yet. We're going to come back and do that after we get our own spare Q-beam. So we have 2 cameras up here. We got a guy up there, and then we have this thing. Which actually, we're going to try this one. We're going to get these when I come back. Because I don't want to get nailed when I'm looking up. Alright, then there's a tri-credit up here. Office. Here it is. Here's the spare Q-beam of our very own. And this is going to use the electricity, which is the blue line up in the top right. And then if you're anything like me, I was constantly losing batteries every time I went to interact, because interact and reload is the same button. Now, I don't care if I reload the pistol or the rifle or anything else, but with this, it reloads batteries when you really don't need it. So you're going to want to take the option off. Make sure reload can use batteries is off, because it's in the gameplay section. Else, you're going to be looting or trying to open a door, and next thing you know, you're going to use a battery out of your inventory, and you'll get frustrated. So make sure you turn that off. Then we're going to get their access card for personal 1 and an audio file.
Althea, I have a plan. The only way to stop the
Okay, this is a systems analyzer. This will allow you to get to the status page in the touchpads. That's what gives you this. Alright, and I think that's everything from here. You can do some looting if you want. Need some credits. And then up here is a secret room to refill your power. And then this door right here will be opened on the other side from the Beta Quadrant. So now, get rid of that. Get rid of that. So we're down to 72. Now you can get rid of this camera, but it doesn't count towards the security level. But it's just watching the Alpha door. Okay, now we're going to do the lift, which I'm not a huge fan of because you walk into no cover with 2 ranged enemies. But here we go. We'll see if I die. If you have it on high, you'll probably do better. I didn't realize I had it on low. So that's why that was as horrendous as it was. But I also don't like, you're just like out in the open here. You have nowhere to hide when you come down there. Okay. Med kit. And ammunition. Berserker. Make sure we have everything up here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and solve this puzzle. Okay, so we have a 1, 1, 2, 1, and 2. We're going to plug all 3 1s into the top areas, and we're going to turn this all on. So we have all this flowing through. Now this red dial, we actually want this facing to the right because we don't want the extra electricity coming in. We just want the single. So leave that facing to the right. Now we're going to plug a 2 down here. Turn that on. Turn that to the left. And as soon as I hit this switch, it's going to fill up to 7 and it's going to close. So if you want a screenshot, get ready. Now that opened the door to the Alpha Quadrant. Not actually going to go in there right this second. But if you want to, that's how you remove the cross brace on that door. You can go in there. But we're going to go into Gamma and Beta and around. So refill this. Alright, give me a hot second to check my notes, make sure I haven't missed a camera or a wear or something like that, and I will be right with you guys. Okay. Oh, I keep hearing stuff. I'm gonna turn the power up on this. There we go. Okay, now this is a radioactive room, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I actually didn't find anything in there. But there is an enemy in there. But I don't want to go in there. Okay, then we have a camera. There you are. Alright, there's a guy hiding here. And usually I get got from behind often when I get this guy. Alright, we're gonna get him. We have a couple of supply crates. And then we're gonna jump up here. And I know I hear somebody. And I feel like I'm missing something in this room because you can hear him breathing. Okay, this is the KS hiding audio.
Hiding from everybody. Scared of everything. Silence is my best companion. And soon it will overcome my heartbeat. The only sound that reminds me that I'm still alive. Love you. Your smile kept me warm until now. Until the end.
Okay, let's go refill. Before we get going back here. I think it would be nice if run was a toggle and not a hold. So I have to say, it takes some work. I'll hold that down. Camera. Okay, that just turns on the lights. We're gonna end up going in there because that goes to beta. This connects that plant hallway again. This leads to recycling. The recycle stations, if you have stuff to recycle. And then this code will come from a audio file that we'll pick up in the Beta Quadrant. It is called, what is it called? It's the Many Paths audio file from Althea Grossman that'll have that code on there. And we will be picking that up after the second bridge in the Beta Quadrant. You can, if you're looking for that, check the timestamps for that. Alright, here's you can get medikits here if you have the credits. Just interact with the coin slot. And you can get credits by recycling like a bunch of all this stuff. And again, the recycling station's like right down there. So there's never usually much in here. What we are going for. If you missed it earlier, this is a medical card. Still a group 1 access card. So we already have it. That's okay. That's all that's in here. We have an audio file called Last Resort.
Getting
Make sure this thing doesn't overheat on me. Now be careful backtracking too much, because we will probably run into... Because we've opened that door, it sort of tends to spawn additional enemies. So be careful backtracking for power. There might be a power in the gamma beta quadrants. I just haven't found them yet. So if there are some, leave a comment. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, now this wall right here, if you see on the top left, requires 0% level security when I'm pressing square to interact with the wall. Once we get security down to 0, we'll come back and we'll get a Magnum handgun and a few EMP grenades. So it's worth it to remember that. And then if you need another weapon, it's there. We're going to go back here for supply chests. I don't need this hat. Okay, so before we enter beta, give me a hot second. Let me check my notes, check cameras, make sure I didn't miss anything in gamma. Okay, so it looks like I missed one of the audio files in Althea Grossman's office, so we're going to go get that real quick. Ah, yes, here.
SHODAN has locked down the elevators. Mira says if we can lower the security on the level, we'll be able to gain access to restricted areas and get the lifts moving again. She says smashing cameras and taking the medical CPU nodes offline will help, but I don't see the point.
We're going to empty this. And then we'll drop it again. So just take the ammunition out of that one. Okay, so sorry for missing that. We did. Alright. Back on track. Actually, we could have gotten it in the beta. Because that's where that door is. Okay, Beta Quadrant. And the camera. All right. So let's solve this one. I'm gonna plug in the 2. Well, actually, we'll do the 1 first. Plug in the 1. We have 4. Flip this switch, and that'll give us 5. And then we're going to plug in the 2. And because the red dial right underneath it is already facing up, the minute I plug it in, it's going to fill in and go. There you go. Usually I get attacked when I do this one, so I'm turning around real quick. Okay. Let's continue on. Now don't go down there because it's filled with radiation and you'll die. Storage. Here's the door that leads back. Hang on. There we go. So this leads back to the central hub. Althea Grossman and Dr. Nathan Darcy. This is the upper level. Good money.
Yeah, they paid good money. And she has left me.
First aid kit.
Mistake. Now it's too late. Even if I found a way to escape, if SHODAN gets away with this, it was already hard for me before this whole mess happened. I just wanna play some music.
See if there's any ammunition in here. It says damage, so probably not. Oh, we can recycle that. No, maybe we'll hold on to it. For 3 credits. Okay, then there's a bunch of snacks here. We'll top off. Use. Use. Another pop. Another first aid kit. Oh my god, calm down, Satan. Sight vision enhancement. And audio file. This should be the human resistance. Yeah.
Status report. I've led a small group of survivors across the radioactive trench in Beta Quadrant into the operations base that Abe mentioned. Being the highest-ranking manager present, I sent Keith and his group to look for supplies. Darcy is working on a plan to disable the mining laser from his office on research. No updates from him yet. We're safe here. But for how long?
Actually, did not want that. Alright, we're going to extend the bridge across.
Another blow today. Carl reported Keith and his group are dead. He and Todd got separated on the way back. Carl watched on a security monitor as Todd was dragged into a Regen bay only to come out as some cyborg. Carl marched the room with the word here.
Okay, there's going to be a guy right here.
We have 20 people left to fly the road. If we don't push forward, we're dead. Maybe someone else should have been in charge.
Damaged again. Another audio file. This is the one that has...
Todd got the combination for the armory on
We'll go ahead and go back and get it.
705.
Okay, so that 705 is what it's been for me on 2 completely separate game files. So it might not be random.
Offline, we can retake the station. I'm heading out to lead a group on Darcy's plan. Together we will beat this.
Alright, I don't want to run too much because when you advance, they spawn in new enemies, and I don't want to just like run full tilt into a bunch of people. Alright, 705. that we just got from the audio file. So in here there are supply closets, or supply boxes rather, and then there's a mod kit station. So if you want 20 credits, what do I have? I have 7. So I can't use it at the moment, but we can go recycle a bunch of stuff. Maybe I'll go recycle a bunch of stuff and we'll go ahead and mod this. Okay. So I went and recycled a bunch of stuff, and I have 29 credits now. So we'll put that on the coin slot. Single-use items used to upgrade specific weapons. All mods are permanent. Okay. So we're going to use this. Hang on, let me make sure. Use. There we go. I went from 10 to 20. I don't know if it gets applied to the weapon you have equipped, but it's like that sometimes in other games, so just make sure that you have the weapon equipped. Okay, back to where we were. Oh, walked right into that. Oh, I got lucky. Okay, we got some more up here. Can only do like 3 shots for it. Overheats. So you gotta be careful. Careful. Searching. And then there's a guy up here too. You might be able to get. Searching. Searching. Got him. All right. Since we're right near Central Hub, we're going to go ahead and refill. Although I think there's some spawns. So you gotta be careful. Alright, back to Alpha. That. Turn that on. Alright, then this is gonna collapse. Collapses anyway. Shush.
You are not welcomed here. Remove yourself.
Okay, I don't want that to take up my space. Okay, we have a camera and a standard baddie in here. Flip that switch again. Security's now at 52. I'm gonna pull this lever. be a little sneaky because there's should be a guy in that security office right there. So Regen Override audio file. Unless he's one of the ones that came out. Okay, he's out. I flip that. That now extends a bridge that actually works. Frag grenade.
Nothing. Scanning.
Alright, now that's a proximity mine, so be careful if you see that. I've never been able to pick one up, so I wasn't going to try. Anything else? Do I have any more snacks in here? What's this? Oh, damaged. Vaporize. Vaporize. Okay. What? No rules of the wasteland looting? Unacceptable. Alright, see if there's any bullets in here. Nope. And it's damaged, so just vaporize it. Alright, let me check my notes. Make sure. Some grenades. Some more bullets. It's a PDA if you want to recycle that. Then we have an audio file over here. And we're gonna get an automatic call probably. When you're ready to leave, this is the elevator that you use to go to the next level. You can actually do it right now, but we just have a lot more looting and stuff to do. So this leads back to Delta Quadrant.
My first step towards cleansing the planet and allowing
Our purity
Back
to
here.
flourish is almost complete.
their rotting corpses.
Oh, let's go fill up.
Provide the food for my world.
To grow and prosper.
Okay, now there's going to be a guy in here that comes out. And a camera. Now in this room, this is where the restoration bay. If you activate this, when you die, you'll come back here. Unless you are like rotating saves. This is where you'll come. And then this is a cargo lift where you can actually save stuff and then access it on other levels. So you can call it, and it's just like the recycling thing. You just have to like know what you want to add in there, and it's like if you run out of storage and stuff, you can save it. Okay. This guy's like a one-hitter, so we'll just... Save that. We have an audio file. Mutants audio file.
Squad's remains.
And the metapatch healing.
The mutants are running over them. Why do we even bother to check? I mean, they were missing for a week. Of course they're dead. And we're surrounded by these freak mutants and cyborgs.
If you want some looting for recycling. Okay, we're going to skip that room for the second, and we're going to skip this room real quick. And we're going to go clear out down here.
What can Snacktron provide for you today?
There's some vending machines if you want some snacks. Or a cup of coffee. And this guy's alone down here, so we're just gonna head in. Okay, now there's a secret wall here that you can interact with. This will get you the trophy for finding a secret room. Now this is a biological systems monitor. When we take that, that added something to our wares. That's the bioscan. Okay, I don't honestly know what that changed. Let me think. Where's the biosystem module? Oh, I guess I already had one. Oh, I guess that was a backup. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. If you know what that was, let me know. Okay, we've got camera. Okay, so before we enter here, I'm going to take a second, double check my notes, and make sure that I'm not missing any cameras or anything like that. So I'll be right back. Okay, we missed one camera. I missed one camera over here. There you are. Troublemaker. Down to 40% now. I wish there was like a hot button. God, I cannot do those things. Okay, I'm going to take a minute and go back to the surgery area and do this. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Be careful backtracking because you will run into like additional spawns. You'll be like just like running around and all of a sudden there's going to be surrounded by like 6 enemies. Okay. Now, another cyberspace jaunt.
Most of the insects have either died or were
This cyberspace entrance will get rid of the force field on here. which we need if we're gonna destroy the medical CPU units, which we want to do. So.
Diego has served well and will continue to evolve to
I'll let the audio
suit
file
my
finish.
purposes.
Earth shall receive my magnificence, my glory. My great works will begin once I arrive, and there shall be no other gods before me.
Okay. I'm gonna keep R2 pressed down. I'm not gonna spam it, I'm just literally gonna hold it. Alright, we're just gonna continue through. Try and not get hit. I'm gonna pull back on the stick to slow down a little so that I don't get completely annihilated by the mines. Gosh darn it. I do wish there was health in there. This. Employ corner strats as much as possible. But honestly, you guys, I have no tips or tricks for this at all. All I have is spray and pray. And go for the healing. Just hold down R2. Don't try and like spam it. 'Cause you get off less shots. And as far as I know, these are all required kills in order to open the next barrier. I really wish my ammunition would hit this guy. Okay, the purple guy. And there should be healing on the left. And hopefully it'll keep me enough safe to get this down. I'm just gonna try and keep moving. Okay, good. Alright, go, 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 go. That's what you need, is to break that line of electricity or whatever that is. And then just look for the exit. And then save. We're gonna save because if I die later on, I do not want to have to do that again. So we're saving. And now this door is open.
Enter the moon insect, and it will become your grave.
Is there a reason I only got one shot off? Oh my gosh. Why am I only getting one shot off? That was weird. Okay, now we have a camera. Did I get this camera? I got that camera. Run, jump. Camera. There isn't a whole lot back here. Every once in a while you'll find a proximity mine. Maybe some ammunition. Yeah, magnesium tip box. This is where that guy is that wanders around. There's the door back to the central hub. Yeah, alright. I'll see you later. camera. Here, I was like, there's a storage box around here somewhere. Alright, we're going to check out the north hallway first before we go after the CPUs. Credit. Now, in here, in the north hallway, we're going to get a Sensaround radar unit, but this is radioactive, so we're going to move pretty quickly. It's on this dead body. It's a Sensaround radar unit. It utilizes the radar system to scan around the user. I don't know how it works, honestly. I have yet to really see it work. Alright, let me check. This is on low. I want it on high. Oh, I must have been on overcharge. That's what I must have been on. Okay. These are going to take a few shots each, and I'm going to do them from here because we are going to exit out as soon as possible. See, I'm already low on power. Let's go get some more power. Oh, you know what I meant to do while I was over there? There we go. Okay, sorry for the bad cut. I got caught on this railing, ran out of electricity, and died. So we're starting here. Okay, so as soon as these are destroyed, here we go. And watch your overcharging. Oh, I thought I had. Gun. Let's see if there's any ammunition in it. Empty. Drop. Okay, nodes are destroyed. And so now once the nodes are destroyed, write down this number. This number is going to be used a few floors later. You can always come back and get it, but just in the off chance, you might as well just write it down now. And then I don't think there's anything else down here. Do a quick run through though. And so now my power is at 8%, and there are 2 cameras in the maintenance tunnels that we have not been to yet. So we'll be getting them there. What is this? Oh, food bar. Okay. On to the maintenance tunnels. This camera doesn't count. I'm gonna go grab a recharge real quick. Oh yeah, and this email comes in after you've destroyed the CPUs and when you come back to the elevator room.
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you.
Okay. Audio file.
Directive to Cyborg F-71. Move Mutagen Experiment V5
Tri-credit.
to Beta Grove on the executive level. Let the virus loose in the Grove and observe its effects on flora and fauna.
Set all my
Collect
drinks.
samples from the mutated.
Kill those who
Okay.
have not shown progress.
Oh yeah.
And we will soon have a perfected strain that will
Consume the earth.
allowing me to recreate the insects in my perfect image.
Alright, that was an fire-breathing ant. Those can be kind of painful. Okay, another audio file. And then this is the gut-wrenching trophy right here. The wrench right on the ground here in the maintenance tunnels. Oh, we missed a camera. Okay, now it's 4%, so we have one camera left. Okay, that's a highly radiated room, and I'm pretty confident that there's like 2 storage boxes in there, but there's no like audio files or anything. So you can go in there if you want, but there you are. There's the last camera. Security level is now at 0, so we're going to finish the maintenance, and then we'll end up going back to beta and getting that secret room. That was a first aid kit, and up here is a battery. Cyborg Conversion.
I'm one of the last that hasn't been changed yet. Mira and the others are dead. I saw them die, but I think I saw Mira in one of the corridors yesterday. She had so many implants. I couldn't be sure. SHODAN has modified the regeneration base, so they do things to you now.
So 23.
I'm going to try to override the cyborg protocols for the medical level regen bay.
Okay, so as far as I'm aware of, this is all of the audio files. Sorry, wrong button. Audio files. We have 17 audio files, 3 data sticks, and 3 emails.
God, it hurts.
These are the ones I'm aware of. So if I missed one, I'll put it in the description as missed, but I'll put it as the closest spot to where it is. Okay, so this is the recycling station right here. So the last thing we're going to do here before we end in medical is we're going to go open Okay, well, there were people in there, so clearly we have to go refill. You know what? How many batteries do I have? Oh, that's good enough. Let's go open this last... secret room. At least the one I know of. Let's make sure there's nobody here. Okay, so in this little alcove here, right by the beta door, you can open this once security is at 0. And we're gonna get a high-powered pistol, otherwise known as Magnum. Let me find a good wall here. So it's Magnum 2100 pistol. Its kinetic damage is 65, the armor penetration is 60%, and the magazine capacity is 8. Osmium core rounds. And we're going to get 3 EMP grenades while we're in here. Alright, now we're ready to go. Oh, I actually don't want that active. I can hear them. There's more spawned in. Okay, so this is the end of medical right here. You're going to take that elevator, but I'm going to save it right here so that I can start chapter 2 video from this point because, fair warning, there's a waiting party waiting for you. So that's how you end this chapter.